Hello there, and thank you so much for joining me today at Speak Real English. It's great to have you here, and I'm really looking forward to diving into today's English tip with you. My name is Cristiano Ronaldo, and I'm your guide to mastering American English naturally and confidently. Today, we're going to explore a really common question that often confuses even advanced learners. This one comes from a valued member of the Speak Real English community, Avery. Avery asked how to pronounce the verb read in the present, past, and future. Now, that might sound simple at first, but as you'll soon discover, it's a fantastic example of how English pronunciation and grammar can be quite tricky. So if you've ever felt confused about this word, trust me, you're not alone, and this lesson is going to give you a lot of clarity and confidence. Let's begin by understanding why the verb read causes so much confusion. You see, in English, we often have words that are spelled the same way but are pronounced differently depending on their tense. That's the case with read. In its written form, it always appears the same, read, but its pronunciation and meaning change depending on whether you're speaking in the present, the past, or about the future. That's just one of the reasons why English can feel so inconsistent at times. It seems confusing, right? But once you get used to the patterns and reasons behind them, it starts to make sense. English has evolved from many different languages over time, which is why we have such interesting variations in spelling and pronunciation. It's a rich and diverse language, full of unique characteristics that reflect its global influences. Now, let's break it down together. When we use read in the present tense, as in, I read the newspaper every morning, it's pronounced like the word read. That's the long E sound, the same vowel sound you hear in words like need, feed, or seed. So, I read books to relax in the evening. That's present tense. The pronunciation here tells us it's happening now or happens regularly. A great way to improve your pronunciation of this word is to listen and repeat with native speakers. You can try practicing with someone one-on-one. If you don't have someone to speak with regularly, there are plenty of ways to connect online. Platforms like Verbally, for example, offer a chance to speak directly with native English speakers, which is incredibly valuable for building fluency and confidence. Now, let's talk about the past tense of read. This is where things get really interesting. The spelling is still read, but now it's pronounced differently. In the past, read sounds just like the color red. That's right, exactly the same. So you might say, yesterday, I read a great article about space travel. Even though the spelling hasn't changed, the pronunciation lets your listener know that you're talking about something that already happened. And I remember when I was a kid learning English in school, even some native speakers like me struggled with this. It's not obvious unless someone tells you or you hear it in context. That's why listening practice is so important. The more you listen to fluent English speakers, the more natural it becomes for you to notice these differences and use them correctly without even thinking about it. Finally, let's look at the future tense. When we talk about something that will happen, we return to the present pronunciation of the word. You might say, tomorrow, I will read a new novel. And again, we pronounce it like read. So it goes like this, read, read, read. That's the present, past, and future. In present and future, the pronunciation is the same, but in the past, it changes. Simple spelling, but with different sounds depending on time. English can be unpredictable like that, but learning these patterns can help you feel much more confident. It becomes less about memorizing rules and more about feeling how the language works. It's also a great idea to associate these different pronunciations with images or memories. For example, you could imagine the past tense, read, as red ink on a paper to help you remember that read in the past sounds like the color red. These little mental tricks can make a big difference in how well and how quickly you remember these things. And if you're ever in doubt, just slow down and think about when the action is taking place. Is it happening now? Has it already happened? Or will it happen soon? That will usually help you choose the right pronunciation and tense. Before we finish, I want to invite you to keep learning and practicing every day. Visit the Mr. English Teacher YouTube channel, where you'll find even more lessons like this one. And don't forget to download your free ebook while you're there. It's packed with helpful tips and practice exercises, and it's my gift to you for being part of the Speak Real English community. You'll also find more ways to study, including the Speak Real English Premium course, where we go even deeper into grammar, pronunciation, and speaking strategies to help you communicate clearly and confidently in English. Thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. It means a lot that you're here and taking steps to improve your English skills. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and never stop learning. English might seem tricky sometimes, but with the right guidance and regular practice, you'll get more comfortable and fluent every day. I'll be here with you every step of the way, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Take care and keep speaking real English.